Bitch, let's go. Y'all don't know me.
Hey bestie, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. If you are new here, hi, my name is Kai. I am a beauty brand designer and strategist, and on my channel we talk about the world of beauty business. I'm talking about branding, marketing, celebrities, influencers, and any sketchy shit that's trending online. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe. You know where it is. Join the family. We love to have you. So how are y'all doing post TikTok ban, post everything that's going on in the US? I'm just trying to really, like I said in the last video, protect my peace, and I'm not subscribing or reading anything that instantly puts me in a bad mood. So I'm just like, I'm above this, okay? I'm above this, just staying prayed up and level-headed. That's all I can do for me and my family. But let me know how you guys are doing. Let's check in before the video starts. Let me know how you're doing, okay? I really hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourself and putting yourself first, okay? That's all we can do this year. It's just stay prayed up, put ourselves first, protect our peace, our energy, and do what we gotta do for our loved ones, okay? You guys, I am so excited for today's video. I am going to be talking about one of my favorite people in the world, and that is Rihanna. Rihanna, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to make a video over her, and I finally got that nudge of inspiration, so we're gonna do that today. Okay, my fangirl is showing. Let me stop. Okay,
can I get 6 autographs?
6 autographs? For who?
all right. Rihanna, her name itself is one of the most iconic brands of all time, okay? And I'm sorry for all you younger kids who didn't get to grow up listening to her, because you truly missed out. There's no one like her. I mean, you might have Tyler, but Rihanna is one of one, okay? And if you weren't there to experience it, you were missing out, okay? Blame your parents. Okay, so if you read the title, you know exactly what we're going to be talking about. Rihanna went from being dropped by Nivea and CoverGirl to building her own billion-dollar empire with Savage X Fenty and Fenty Beauty. Money was lost, but freedom was gained, and this is Rihanna's ultimate clap back story. So girl, get comfortable. If you have not heard about this already, we're gonna talk about it, okay? We're gonna get into the tea of what really happened when Rihanna stopped showing up on TV or in the magazines for CoverGirl. We're gonna be talking about why rejection can really be a blessing. Okay, so for today's video breakdown, we are gonna set the stage for the overall topic, okay? And then we're gonna get into the setbacks. We'll talk about her billion-dollar business, her billion-dollar empire, and then we'll just conclude the video. So grab your notebook if you want to take some notes. Okay, so I'm so excited that you're here. Let's get into today's video. Okay, y'all, let's set the scene. Can we all agree that Rihanna is no longer a recording artist? I mean, she may still record music, but she's no longer a recording artist. She's now a beauty and fashion mogul and entrepreneur. And I'm just like, it hit me the other day. I was like, oh my God, she's really not a recording artist anymore. She dipped. It's okay, I respect her. She had to put her head down, do what needed to be done, what the people wanted. And she dipped right after. Oh, girl, I miss that music, but it's okay, okay? I'm living for the fashion and the beauty. It was only right. I think that was like the best direction to go into. She clearly is a street fashion queen, okay?
Your outfit from 1 through 10 and let me know what you're wearing.
It's sturdy, so I'm gonna give it 10.
I personally love it.
I love it too.
Bitches still have her on their mood board. I know it. But let's rewind a bit, because before the beauty and fashion industry, she had some bumps in the road as a recording artist, and that's what we're gonna get into. I mean, I don't know if you guys knew this, because I didn't know this prior to researching the brand. Nivea's CEO called Rihanna a no-go for their brand. A no-go. And then CoverGirl dropped her, and that was like, okay, something is not right. And we're gonna get more into that. And we can't forget, Rihanna went through a lot, okay? She had her moments, she had her trials and tribulations, and it was all public, okay? It was all public. So that's understandable, right? And we also can't forget that Rihanna was a savage online, okay? Her mouth, her mouth was ruthless.
I remember thinking, she could beat me, but she cannot beat my outfit.
What is your skin type?
Handsome.
So I made it to Harvard.
Any chance of a new album or anything, or have you just walked away from that?
Who sent you?
Will we be seeing a certain Mr. Ashton Kutcher perhaps making a trip over here?
Wow, how disappointing was that question?
Should we move on to another one?
Absolutely.
I think there was a question. We're going to move on. I think
I'm
there's a
happy
question
and I'm
here.
single, if that's what you were really asking.
What would the Rihanna now tell her, teen 20-year-old self about all your success and everything you've accomplished?
Sleep.
And what are you looking for in the next man?
Pardon?
What are you looking for in a man now to wear this clothes?
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
Here's something that I would want to buy, and I get to wear it for free. And it's not even out yet.
You're not a property person? You what?
I've never seen that
You're
show.
serious? Are you talking
No, I'm dead serious.
hypothetically?
No, I'm dead serious. Like, I know how those are my nerves.
I just lost all of my respect.
I know.
I'm not sure we should continue. Security.
What should I start with? What should I start?
I know her PR team lost sleep over her on social media. On social media, because she was just unpredictable, okay? Y'all remember? I'm sorry. I'm saying it's not funny while I'm laughing, but do y'all remember when she had that little incident with Kendall Jenner? And I remember the whole internet was just making up a narrative saying Rihanna doesn't like Kendall Jenner and she doesn't like the Kardashians. And it's so funny because when you see her in the same vicinity or like event as them, it's like she doesn't give them any attention. Like, she's just not bothered. But what happened was Kendall Jenner had made a tweet saying how she wanted Rihanna to perform a song, but I guess she wasn't going to. And then Rihanna replied saying, then don't come. It wasn't that big, but it's just so funny. So look, I just have to say, I don't support bullying, but if you think she was bullying, then that is your own perspective and that's you. And I might be biased because I am a supporter, but Rihanna truly has the funniest clapbacks of all time. The funniest clapbacks of all time. And when I was doing my research for this video, literally every article was covering her clapbacks, and we have to talk about it. We have to get into a few of her most iconic ones, okay? So let's take a trip down memory lane and let's read Rihanna's most iconic clapbacks on Twitter, okay? Okay, so around 2011, Sierra, One Two Step, I love it. That's Sierra. She was on Fashion Police and she said that Rihanna wasn't the nicest. So Rihanna said, my bad, C, did I forget to tip you? Hashtag how rude of me. Sierra was like, trust me, Rihanna, you don't want to see me on or off the stage. Rihanna said, good luck with booking that stage you speak of. Sierra, baby, I love you, girl. You hurt my feelings real bad on TV. I'm heartbroken. That's why I retaliated this way. So sorry. Hashtag let's make up. Sierra was like, pure comedy. You know it's always been love since day one, doing shows / everything. You threw me off in that party. Apology accepted. Let's chat in person. Okay, so another one was with this celeb buzz, I guess. It says, dear Rihanna, you gone a little too far with this outfit. May be time to class it up and put some clothes on. Now this is around 2012. The tweets do have the date on it, so you can see that on the screen. And she responded saying, your PUSSY is too dry to be riding my DICK like this. And also, the situation with Kendall happened back in 2013. And Rihanna has since deleted this tweet, but I did find it because you know the internet never forgets, okay? And it says from Kendall, if Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm gonna be very upset. Hashtag fave song, exclamation mark. And girl, I love that song too. Rihanna responded, well, don't come. I think she probably deleted that because she probably realized, okay, that was a little too, that was a little too much, you know. She was just expressing that she was a fan. But I think ever since then, everybody was like, Rihanna don't like the Jenners. She don't like the Kardashians. She's never came out and said that, guys. This was around 2013, right? And Tiana Taylor and Rihanna had a little back and forth. So it started when Tiana Taylor posted herself on Instagram. And so Rihanna had posted, I hate broke bitches. Tiana Taylor said, shit, I hate broke bitches too. And then Rihanna posted in her header, Tiana Taylor's net worth next to her net worth. And Tiana Taylor's net worth at that time was $500,000. And at that time, Rihanna's net worth was $90 million. So she was like, look, that's all I gotta say. Anyways, Tiana Taylor was pissed. Oh my gosh. So as you can see, Rihanna got that mouth on her, okay? You don't want to go on a one-on-one with her. She gonna tear that ass up. But even through the drama and setbacks, Rihanna stayed true to herself, and that is exactly why she's able to create a billion-dollar empire that was outside of the music industry. Now, let's get into the setbacks and more about what happened with CoverGirl and Nivea. Okay, and I was inspired to make this video from a thread that I seen on Twitter by the user @HeadNavy. And so she starts off her thread with why Rihanna was dropped from CoverGirl, okay? So Rihanna was killing it in her career, right? And in 2006, she was signed with CoverGirl and she became the face of CoverGirl. She was all over the magazines and the TV, and when you go into Walmart, you see Rihanna's little face on the banner for CoverGirl. So she was killing it, right? She's getting these brand deals and everything is great. Also, not too long after that, she was picked up by Nivea to be the face of their brand as well. But by 2012, things started to change, and Nivea's CEO basically said that Rihanna is not a good look for their brand. They said that her image wasn't family friendly, and so they dropped her. And when I read this, I was like, Nivea, what part of Rihanna's recent rebrand gave you some wholesome cookie cutter woman? I mean, literally, she came out with the album titled Good Girl Gone Bad.
You know, and it's kind of like a bad girl attitude. I got a little rebellious, I got a little attitude, and the song of the album is really, really edgy, and I felt like the title matched my personality now.
So that lets me think that it was something deeper going on, and it had really nothing to do with her image, but who she was associated with. And around that time, CoverGirl also let her go quietly. And I apologize if I get the dates wrong, but just based off my research, this happened around, as far as like Rihanna being dropped from the brands and having that back and forth with them, I think this was around 2009, 2012, I believe. So again, a lot of the reasons why CoverGirl and Nivea said that they dropped Rihanna was because she was too risque. She was partying too much. She was too sexy. She wasn't family friendly. All of this going on while she was also dealing with personal issues outside of that. So basically, these brands essentially wanted to dim her light because she wasn't this clean cut image. And again, I don't even understand why they would think that. That's why I know it was something deeper, because that just makes no sense. And they dropped her quickly, and I just thought that this whole situation was unfair. I think it was really unfair to me. But again, I want to emphasize, we cannot forget that Rihanna was really dealing with a lot of deeply emotional things behind closed doors. Actually, it wasn't even behind closed doors anymore. It was public. everyone knew about it. So we all know that Rihanna went through a DV case, and it became heavily publicized and criticized, and her whole personal life was just laid out there for everyone to judge. And I'm pretty sure that was a devastating moment, but it truly shows her resilience and her strength. And instead of her letting that chapter define her, she used that to fuel her into other pursuits and her music. Rihanna turned her pain into power, and that's something that a lot of people cannot do gracefully in the public eye. Okay, she handled that situation as well as she could, but like I said, this just goes to show that Nivea and CoverGirl dropping her was very calculated. I think it's really shady. But hey, it's their business, and it's okay because she got her lick back in a way. she got her lick back, so she never needed them anyways. But so what do you guys think? Do you think that Nivea and CoverGirl dropped Rihanna because of her DV situation? But let's move on into the next talking point. So we have brands wanting to water down her image and the weight of the world on her shoulder, with everyone watching Rihanna's life unfold. And through it all, Rihanna made one thing clear. She was going to remain true to herself. She was going to be herself, remain authentic, no matter how many brand deals she had to lose. Okay, so let's get into the rise of Fenty. So I can't even believe this was so long ago, but it doesn't feel like that long ago. So in 2017, Rihanna introduced her best clapback of all, Fenty Beauty. Now I grazed over Savage X Fenty because it's more on the fashion, and since we're talking about CoverGirl and Nivea, we're gonna keep it in a related industry. But Fenty Beauty was born. Her 40 Shade foundation range really shook everybody in the industry, okay? They didn't see that coming. Rihanna changed the game when she introduced 40 Shades, making her makeup brand one of the most inclusive beauty brands out there, okay? She set a trend with that one, which is crazy when you think about it. All of the people that's in the beauty industry, and it took Rihanna in 2017 to create a brand that was inclusive for everybody. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to go that long without having as many shades as she did. That's insane. And what's even crazier is that they said it was reported that Rihanna made $72 million in the first month. That is insane. That is insane. This is why I said this was her biggest clapback of all. Her biggest clapback of all towards CoverGirl and Nivea. That's what I call a queen, okay? I call it a queen. And one other thing that really helped her brand was that this wasn't just a business. She created a community, okay? Rihanna started to really show more of herself, her personality, the things that she likes, and you could really see that in all of her brands. So her biggest flex of all was that she doesn't need these brands anymore. She has her own brand. CoverGirl who? Nivea who? Exactly. Exactly. She now competes with them. I mean, literally imagine being dropped from brands, losing this brand deal, losing that brand deal, just for you to turn around and have them scrambling to keep up. Like, she really did that. And the lesson of it all, if you still don't know the lesson yet, remain true to who you are, okay? Like, for real. Don't compromise your personality, your beliefs, anything about you for the sake of trying to remain good enough or perfect enough for a brand deal, a sponsorship, collaboration, a job. Like, if you do not feel like you're able to be yourself, be happy, express yourself the way that you want to, that is not a place for you, because that is not what God or anyone would want for a person that they love. You should be able to be who you are in this world, because you only have one. So if you're dimming yourself, if you're dimming your light and trying to place yourself in a box when you know you're too big to be in one, get out that shit now. Get out. Get out. Get out. No, I'm so serious for real though. That is what Rihanna showed us, that you can be yourself and win. Even if you want to be a little messy on social media. Even if you want to be a little messy on social media. You know what? Thinking of that, Rihanna never went back and deleted any of those tweets. I guess she just tweeted so much she didn't have time to go back and delete all that shit. I just think it's so funny. That won't work for everybody, okay? So we're gonna talk about this in a future video. If you have some things on your social media that you know isn't you anymore, it doesn't align with who you are now, go back and delete that shit. Delete it. Delete all that! Clean it up. Okay, let's move into the lessons we can learn about personal branding from Rihanna. Okay, so some lessons that we can learn from Rihanna. 1, rejection is a blessing. It's a blessing. See, you have to change your mindset. Rejection is a blessing. We all know, I'm sure you've experienced this in some form, but being dropped or underestimated can really push you to go harder. It can push you to go after things or only work with people who can see you for who you really are. And that allows you to think bigger. Think big. You need to think big. So if you have been rejected or underestimated, that needs to fuel you to think even bigger, okay? Even if it takes some time. Be yourself and remain authentic. Rihanna's career has showed us that when you stay true to who you are and remain yourself, you will align with the right audience. You will align and attract your tribe, your people who are gonna hold you down through the thick and thin and support you no matter where you are, whatever business you start. No matter, it doesn't matter. That is the whole point, right? To align with the right people. We can also learn that we do need to protect our image. I really want you to understand this. Your personal brand is currency. Who you associate with, what you post, and how you handle setbacks publicly is all tied to your personal brand. That is what people are going to be paying attention to and remembering. It all plays a role in how people see you, and that ultimately can make or break jobs that you want to get, brand deals that you want to get, invites to big major events and parties that you would get. Like, I cannot stress how important your personal brand is, your image is. So if you're still messing with that man who you know does nothing but bring negativity into your life, who you know you wouldn't even want your parents to meet, if you know those friends are not the right people, they always getting you into always got drama that you don't have time for, start removing those people out your life, because I'm telling you, it can mess with your image. I know personally. But lastly, we can also learn from Rihanna that it is not too late to make a comeback. It's never too late to make a comeback, okay? I mean, look at Rihanna's career. I mean, she went from scandals and drama to being a billionaire, being a mom, being happy, okay? And even though I'm sad that she's no longer making music, at least putting it out publicly, I'm just so grateful that we have what we have, okay? But I say all that to say, it's never too late to make a comeback. And even in your most darkest times, you can overcome it. You can get out of it. Things will get better. Life does not suck. It's all how you think. It's your perception that creates your reality. What you think is your reality. So really try your best if you're going through something right now. Like, on a serious note, if you are going through something right now, just know that life is beautiful, and one bad situation or maybe a bad season does not mean that your life is bad. And there's so much in this world that is waiting for you to become aware of it. There's so much beauty in this world, so many kind people that are waiting for you to realize you are amazing and you need to keep going. Don't give up on those dreams. Keep going for real, and just start thinking that you already are the shit, because you are. That's inherent. That's in your DNA. You are the shit, okay? So I just have to get real with you on a moment, because like, I just know that I always love when I see people speak to my soul, and the message always hits when I need it. So hopefully that hits for somebody. Okay guys, we made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I truly appreciate it. Let me know what you thought about today's video down below. Let's keep the conversation going. What is your favorite Rihanna moment? What is your favorite Rihanna moment, especially on Twitter? What is your favorite clapback? Did you know about Nivea and CoverGirl dropping Rihanna, or at least the reason behind it? If this is new to you, let me know down below, okay? I truly appreciate it. So like, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, right down there. Subscribe, okay? And I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye.